Okay, so for our paper one, the important topics is protein. So what actually are proteins? Proteins are nitrogenous biomolecules. That means they are made up of nitrogenous compounds that are amino acids, and they are linked via peptide bonds. That means any protein structure or any chain of a protein that is being formed, it is having small amino acids, and these amino acids get linked together via bond. That bond is called as a peptide bond. Now when you see what are the functions of protein in a human body, so they can have a catalytic function, they can have a structural function. That means they provide a structure to the human systems and organs. They are helpful in transport. The kind of transport that they help is active transport. Next is they have a regulatory function, they have defensive roles, and these defensive roles can be in the form of antibodies which are being formed, and all these things are possible in a biological system, that means in a living body. Next, we are going to see the roles of proteins. They can be used in the formation of enzymes, therapeutic agents, vaccines, biomarkers, and biosensor components. These are just the extra roles that the proteins are going to play. Now, when you're going to classify proteins, we can classify them on different bases. The first base is based on structure. Based on structure, there are three classifications. First one is fibrous, globular, and membrane. So when we are talking about fibrous proteins, they are present in the areolar and the adipose tissues in the form of collagen, keratin, and elastin. Next one is a globular structure. Okay, so the globular protein, you will find they are in the form of compact spherical structures. They are soluble in water. They are in the form of hemoglobin, myoglobin, enzymes, and antibodies. Next one is membranous protein. These proteins are being embedded between the membranes. So you'll find this is like a plasma membrane structure. It is hydrophobic in nature. Over there, here's the hydrophobic ends, and this is hydrophilic end. And over here in between, you will find that the protein is being embedded. So now on the basis of composition, it can be a simple protein or a conjugate protein. Simple proteins, they are just formed by amino acids, and the example for them is albumin and globulin. But conjugate protein, they have apart from amino acid, there is going to be a prosthetic group which has been attached to it. That means a prosthetic group is a non-protein, non-amino acid group. It is generally covalently bonded to the main amino acid. For example, it is a glycoprotein. Example, immunoglobulins is there. And even in hemoglobin, we say hemo is like an iron structure which has been bonded to the protein main structure. So that is also an example of a conjugate protein. And the next classification, which is based on functions, it could be enzyme functions. That means proteins can form enzymes. They have a structural function, they have a transport function, they have a regulatory, defense, and motor functions. So all these functions are being done by the proteins in a biological system.